y'all? Welcome to another episode of Kickin' Knowledge. I'm Kick Game Rick James, y'all already know. And on today's episode, we are talking some of the best sneakers of 2018, 2019. One of the best sneakers in the last, I said in my other video, 5 to 10 years. We're talking about the Fear of God sneaker by Jerry Lorenzo, Fear of God basketball sneaker. To me, why this sneaker was big for the culture is because it's the first time somebody actually got to make their own silhouette with Nike in a long time. I think the one before this was probably Victor Cruz with his sneaker. He had a trainer, and then prior to that would probably be Yeezy when he had his own sneaker that he got to make from scratch. Beautiful, beautiful sneaker. Happy to have it in my collection. You can tell it's pretty dirty. I've bartended in this sneaker at a special event that I did the other day, a press party for a bar that I was launching. But beautiful sneaker once again. Love rocking it. Get tons of compliments in this colorway, of this shoe rather. Definitely happy to have this colorway in my collection. I did not get the light bone colorway of this shoe. It is what it is. You can't hit them all. You have to kind of just go for what you can and get what you can. But like I said, happy to have this sneaker in my collection, and was fortunate enough to have my cousin bring me a pair, or show me a pair that he got of the shoot-arounds. So what we have right here is a pair of the shoot-around Fear of Gods. I actually really like this sneaker as well. I want to kind of see how they look. I haven't seen them in hand, so I'm very fortunate to have my cousin reach out to me and let me see his pair. But here we go, man. Packaging is immaculate, just like the Fear of God one. Beautiful Fear of God bag. This bag is amazing. I have one for the pair that I have. I think I'm gonna give it to my lady. But it has that Nike check on one side. On the other side, it has the Fear of God. It's a mesh bag inside. Beautiful material. And you can just really use this bag as like your little, travel bag. Give it to your lady. She can take it to the beach and carry some stuff for you guys as you're out there having a good time. So, bag, done. Now we have the packaging. You have the orange box with the beautiful orange tissue paper, and then Fear of God packaging, bro. He murdered this. This is kind of like where your laces and everything else come in, and he just really, really kind of went above and beyond with the packaging. You have the beautiful, beautiful kind of tab here. It's reminiscent of Jordan brand. So they wrote Air Fear of God with the Nike check. Beautiful kind of like cloudy plastic. Phenomenal, just a little something you can have on your keychain, kind of just have as a collectible. Then you have the lace locks. You have clear, you have white. I love the fact that he kind of gave you different colors of different things to kind of like make them your own and kind of, style them how you would like. Then we have the sneaker itself. Come on, bro. When's the last time you've seen a sneaker come in a packaging like this? Knock this out the park with the packaging. And then we have, ooh-wee, these joints right here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sneaker. All leather upper. It's like kind of like a smooth suede material that he has up here. Reflective 3M right here on the toe box. Beautiful Nike black check. It's like a shiny kind of like plasticky material. You have the string right here with the laces. You can kind of tie them around. You can tie them in front. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. And then you have the strap. Sheesh. Beautiful strap. It has a number on it, 06, 10, 24, 25. Not sure what that number means. And then you have that zipper in the back. This right here is kind of like, how he made this shoe, and then he added this part where he wanted the shoe to kind of split up in the back so you can have an easier way of putting your foot in. Same thing happens on this one here. You have the zipper in the back so you open it up and you can kind of slide your feet in. And then you have the perforated material on the inside, just like the Fear of God one. Fear of God logoing on the side, smooth, soft material on the inside. These actually feel phenomenal. My hand is like excited at just touching the inside of this sneaker. So extremely comfortable, extremely soft, perforated so that it can be breathable and your feet don't overheat. And then you have that double stacked Air Zoom, which is a new technology for Nike. This is a new technology that they actually have in this sneaker. And from what I've heard, this is what cannot be duplicated by people that make fake sneakers. They have not figured out how to make a double stacked Air Zoom capsule. So the fact that they're able to come up with something that is new, inventive, and that can't be replicated definitely is a great thing. I've also heard that Nike's going to start adding a way that you can verify your sneakers. So you can kind of scan the box and it'll tell you whether or not it's real, if it came from an actual factory, or if it was something that came from a person that remade the sneaker. Again, that Fear of God logo on the back. I mean, these shoes are beautiful. Air Fear of God, and he has a number down here, SN8329166. And I mean, the shoe is phenomenal. Let's do a quick little kind of, you can see them together. This is actually a bigger size, but Fear of God, shoot around, Fear of God 1. I mean, the fact too that he actually came out with a shoe that was like a lifestyle sneaker as well as a performance sneaker is phenomenal. I think the whole concept between the shoot around sneaker was for you to kind of warm up in the shoot around and then, excuse me, warm up in the shoot around and then actually play your game in the Fear of God 1. Beautiful, beautiful sneaker. I'm gonna just kind of put them both together so you can see them. But I definitely hope that there are more colorways coming down the pipeline. I'm sure they are. Definitely would love to get a pair of these in my hands, of the shoot around, as well as some more colorways of the Fear of God 1. But this is a dope sneaker. I know some of y'all are like, oh, I like the ones, or whatever the case may be. The fact that Fear of God, Jerry Lorenzo, got to make his own shoe from scratch. This is actually the midsole, or rather, or the outsole of like all of his Fear of God shoes. If you notice, when you go into his go on his site and you see the other Fear of God shoes, he's very similar with the outsole, with that like bend right here on the toe box, and just the shape of it all. I was watching a video where he was talking about the design of the sneaker, and he actually had his last, which is the inside mold that the shoe is made out of, made for him specifically from Italy, shipped to the States, and that's how they got to make the shoe. So as opposed to him using a pre-existing last, he had a custom last made for this sneaker. So primarily what I think is that he took the shape and the look of his Fear of God lifestyle sneakers and merged them with the basketball world. Definitely a phenomenal sneaker. He wanted to do something that you could wear on the court as well as at a club or whatever the case may be. And I think he did that. He executed it phenomenally on the lace locks, Fear of God on the back. And the guy just knocked this out the park. Cannot wait to see what Fear of God has coming down the pipeline. The apparel is phenomenal, a little pricey, but still phenomenal. He has a pair of sweatpants that are about $250. The gray joints, I'm looking for those. Not too many stores did get the apparel. Many did get the shoes, but not a lot of pairs. From what I'm understanding, stores are getting like 1 to 2 size runs, if that. But beautiful sneaker. Definitely big for the culture. Can't wait to see what Fear of God has coming down the pipeline, and definitely hope to get some more colorways of this sneaker. But there you have it. Fear of God shoot around, Fear of God 1. Beautiful, beautiful sneaker. Thank you to my cousin for letting me review these joints, and we're gonna keep that content coming to you guys. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for the support. Hit that subscribe button. Kick Game Rick James, kicking knowledge. Y'all already know. Peace.